1, 2, hey, sure. Take 3, that looks good. Coming to you. Ready, 3, and take 2. On 2, you're live. Jackass!
Well, I hope you're ow. Dude, just winged a bottle cap off my head.
I have no clue what you're talking
What if
about.
the tech producer was to go out in the middle of this show and then it would look horrible?
Holy crap, the show might actually work.
Yeah, you wish. You wish. The show's never going to work.
Yeah.
But it is the Show Tech Show. It's Sunday
We're
night here on the
Halloween
Lone Star, so we're coming to you live for another fabulous show of show and tech and stagecraft and
And tech stuff.
insert things here. Show and tech and shows tech stuff. So how are you guys doing?
Pretty good. A little tired. Long day up in Denton, so.
Yeah, here it was a little
Yeah, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It wasn't too bad. It went better than I expected.
Yeah,
So there's that.
it sucked.
Board's like, Scott's like this on the board.
Yeah. Lots,
And then it
lots of purple.
and then it froze, and then he threw a chair, and it was
It's-
great.
Your board freezes too?
Oh, yeah.
That's good. I feel better about
Yeah,
that.
they did something weird with it. Didn't they like park the channels or something?
They had parts. They had like 5 or 6 dimmers parted into one dimmer, and I was like, "Why are you doing this?
Don't do that.
I have no individual control of areas. You guys
Yeah, you had like
suck."
2 faders up, and then all the lights were on.
And the sad thing is
All of
that
them.
the people that were there before me are in college for this. What are we teaching kids?
Well, I don't think it was
To drive
necessarily
a
that
white
person.
Jeep Cherokee.
Like I got your goat, huh? Scott taking his life into his own hands, driving into whoa, that was weird. Driving into Roanoke tonight.
Roanoke is a dangerous place.
It
That
is.
was a little scary because, like, so he got into those 1 lane passing each way, and he got over to get in front of this car, and I was like, "Oh crap, I'm behind him," and so now I'm behind this car.
Oh,
And
I thought he was
him.
riding with you. Okay.
No, I followed him,
Yeah. So you were taking your life into your own hands too.
and
Follow me. Ooh.
I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to speed up and get behind him again.
Mm.
That was scary.
Yeehaw.
Glad the other car saw me because that could have been bad.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't.
see, I'm good.
Well, I'm glad you guys did make it and everybody survived, so we can.
He's really loud, isn't he?
Too loud?
I turned mine down and it.
All right.
I mean, I'm still loud.
Less me. How about that? How about now? Is that better?
I don't know. I can still hear you.
No, too loud, Rich. Too see a little more. Just take the microphone element off. There you go. That's what we're going for.
We can edit that.
So yes.
Yes.
Um.
Now, it
Now you
would be
get all the
much.
goodies this week.
It would be much better if you and I could do the drops over here, and he had no control over it.
That would be bad. We do it all the time.
Rig that up.
I hate him.
I know. I need to think of something clever to say so that I get turned into a button.
Well, follow the dream, Danica. One day, you never know.
All you have to do is run around a convention center one day screaming jackass every 5 seconds.
Jackass.
Sold.
I already do that. What are you
Jackass.
talking about?
Well, who's ready for some next?
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Yeah, wait a minute. I'm actually not ready for some next.
I know. We all sound like we're in cans. What's going? It's got to be these ears, because it never sounds this bad on the internet.
Yeah, I was doing sound check
internet.
earlier. It sounded fine to me, but
Yeah.
Next!
Next it is. All right. Let's see who is going first.
Not me.
Last week I was Mr. News. So did you do any show prep for this week?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Should be fun. Danica, it's all you.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. Your first up story was. Let me see.
A
Tell us
musical
about a
Netflix.
musical Netflix. Oh, this is. I actually know what this is. This is.
Yeah,
the,
so it's not like new. It's been around for a month or so. But they have a musical version of Netflix now called Broadway HD,
Oh, okay.
where they stream, or their goal is to stream live musicals from Broadway.
Oh wow.
Um,
Okay.
they
That
have
kind
a
of
lot
ties
of-
into some of my stuff. Yeah.
Who owns it?
Netflix.
No, let me like this.
Broadway HD, I guess is what it's called.
Yeah, it was actually founded by two people who worked for a long time on Broadway. But the cool thing is that they're trying to add more stuff. It's like $150 a year.
Oh, wait. So this isn't. You were just being clever with your the Netflix for
Yes,
musicals.
it's
This
not
has nothing to
actually
do with the Netflix property. This is like all musicals.
It's a streaming service just for musicals and plays.
Okay.
They have a lot of stuff, like a lot of the films that have been released over the years on there right now, and they hope to add more. But I thought it was awesome because there's a lot of us who don't always get to go to New York and see things on Broadway, and
Really? That's
know,
sad.
this would be a nice little.
I guess I'll call you people normals because I'm frequently in New York checking
I
out
would.
Broadway plays and the like.
I could go. I don't have the money though, but that's okay. So this is a nice little alternative, for when you don't get to go.
Yeah, I like this. This is kind of
It's still not the same as seeing it in person, but
it's
it's
an
there.
HD.
See what you did there.
My eyes aren't that good, so it's pretty much pretty good. Well, it's kind of cool that I don't know. I don't really want to next it. I kind of want to spin off into what one of my topics was, which is kind of similar.
Sure.
Musicals hitting the broadcast audiences more. This
Ooh, but you can buy a monthly package for only $14.
yeah, $14 a month.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah, if you're really into that scene, I think that'd be
I
neat way
mean,
to get
it's a
some more
great way
content.
that
Yeah.
and what you were going to bring up with the broadcast of musicals.
So yeah,
on
the big
television.
networks are starting to do as primetime live events. They're starting to position these musical properties. Like The Wiz was the big one of this season that they
Mhm.
the All Black Troupe was doing live on NBC.
We don't-
So
We don't call them that.
what are they? African wizard?
African American.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
We don't call them black people.
Although there
You're-
was one.
You're in Roanoke now, Scott. I thought that had been made abundantly
Oh
clear.
wait,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yes, apologies to
I don't know, but I got a
multicultural
9mm at my house.
The point was not their ethnicity. It was the fact that they were doing these musical productions, but actually performing them live. So as if you were watching the live theatrical production with, whatever unintended consequences of that there are. They're streaming it just like they would a sporting event. So it really does become one of those, tune in and watch it live kind of things. Gather the family around. I kind of like that.
I do too.
Using broadcast for the live capabilities, and this is kind of a cool.
Well, and I think
like I
it's
said, non-sportsy
bringing a new
thing.
generation into musical theater.
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is cool.
I think it takes a special gimmick to kind of keep the new generations interested in what's going on, and I think a live broadcast can do that. Not to be outdone, Fox is following up later on down the road with Grease. They'll be
Grease the
doing a live
musical.
version of that.
With Vanessa Hutchins, Julianne Hough,
Well, here I can actually,
and somebody.
having done
I
show
don't
prep,
remember
I can
who else.
actually
I
bring
forget
up
the
the
guy.
page.
I am so proud of you for doing show prep.
I'm all over it, man. But apparently my internet didn't do show prep. There it is. So yeah, I mean, it's not only is it a full broadcast production, but it's a full Broadway production. So, this isn't. They're putting a lot of effort into this. Well, anyway. But so I think that's kind of cool that we're going to see more things like that coming out on broadcast, and
Yeah.
it kind of reminded me about what is it, Scrooge, that old Bill Murray show, the movie about he's like a TV producer and it's Christmas
Yeah,
time, so
yeah.
they think they're going to do a big musical production, and all the stress that comes with being in TV for that. But
Is your wife home?
yeah, she's doing some calisthenics upstairs. No, the kids are going to bed, I'm sure. See, noise gate solved. Anyway,
Well, actually, I was just wondering because I locked all your doors.
yeah, she won't mind. Just walk down the street to get in. But anyway, in that Scrooge movie, so that was Bill Murray. Kind of, that was the bit. There was broadcast television. They were doing a live musical. It was a big deal, and I was like, we've never actually seen that. I don't think until now. Has this been something that happens where they do live musicals and stage productions on TV?
They've done it for
I mean,
years.
gimmicky, yeah, but it seems like it's more
Yeah, off and
trending
on,
now.
they've done it.
Sure, I
They've
mean,
done it for
And
years.
after the fiasco of Sound of Music, they kind of held off for a little bit, and then they came back with The Wiz, and I heard pretty good stuff about it.
It was
There was
kind
a-
of good. It was kind of bad.
Yeah, there were some things that were like, eh. Then there were some things like, ooh, that's awesome. Like
Right.
those costumes
Bad
were
hair day.
gorgeous.
Whoa.
Gorgeous costumes.
Yeah, it's kind of neat when you do get the full force and faith of a broadcast network behind a production. That's some
Yeah.
serious money you're playing with at that point, like even beyond the normal Broadway fare. So that's cool. But anyway, speaking of then again Scrooged and Bill Murray, also on Netflix, just to tie this all back in,
Ooh.
they have now kind of like a Bill Murray's doing a Netflix reminiscing about Christmas kind of special. It's kind of a oh damn it! I wasn't planning on talking about this, but I thought it was a good tie into what you were talking about. With a very Murray Christmas or something.
Oh, I saw something like that on Netflix. Because I was
Yeah.
actually on Netflix in the first time forever. So I have Netflix and Hulu. And
Wow, look
so-
at you!
I know.
Humble brag.
And
Sorry.
so I was
Somebody's rich.
I was binge watching Project Runway on Hulu, and got to the end, and so I was like, oh, I don't know what to watch. So I went on Netflix, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, I just lost my ears.
Ah, you don't need them.
Tim Gunn's
Yeah.
gay? Oh.
Oh,
you
yeah,
got
with
Paul
Miley
Schaefer
Cyrus
and
on there.
all the so it's a big celebrity trot out kind of thing, and it's big variety show kind of number.
That'll
But
be interesting.
yeah, I mean, just very tied me into that whole
I mean, I love Bill Murray, but
Christmas big theatrical production meets broadcast event kind of thing.
yeah.
So
So that is Bill Murray, right?
And so,
no, in the red dress that's actually Miley Cyrus.
Oh.
The gentleman in the back here, kind of holding her way too far up the thigh for old man Murray. that is Bill Murray.
Huh.
Derp.
Okay.
Yes, but with that, I think it's safe to go ahead and say next to that.
next.
Fine, whatever. It is good. You don't know. I thought that was a good little bit. It's kind of a good homage to our heavy theatrical crew we've got on Showtech Show now.
20 minutes of my life I won't get back.
Ah, well, you weren't missing much. So you guys want to talk about some technology nerd stuff?
Yeah.
All right, I got a couple good ones, and Danica, I've got one here that I will kick off with that may be of interest to you, and you might know something about these. But how about
You are so wrong. Go on.
let me see if I can find this. This is an article I actually happened across in one of the industry mags I subscribe to, Commercial Integrator, which is all talking about basically in-house installations, things like that.
Of
Um,
what?
Audio and visual technology primarily.
Wow.
So this was a small cafe in, where was this, New Jersey? A Cuban restaurant, and they wanted to have kind of an outdoor seating area with some music, but the city had some pretty stringent laws against outdoor speakers and things like that. So they decided to go with some speakerless sound.
I would like a 15-inch woofer with cheese.
No, so this is a little. These are products called solid drive speakers. Have you ever seen these?
They turn a wall into
Danica?
a speaker.
Yeah, they basically these pop onto. They had a big plate glass window
Oh.
in the front of their
I have not seen these.
thing. So
before.
yeah, these just pop right in, and then they vibrate the window basically and create sound outdoors where there are no speakers. So you just kind of have this ambiance that just comes out of nowhere.
You can use them on windows. You can use them on walls. You can use
Yeah.
them on. I mean, they built them into rich people's homes for years and years.
Yeah, and it's apparently it performs pretty well.
Yeah, I
But-
was gonna ask how well does that work?
Yeah, they were impressed. So this is a write-up just about how well that worked out for them, and I just thought that was kind of cool, just not having any speaker. I mean, obviously there's a driver, but there's no speaker cabinet anywhere to be seen, and really non-intrusive. But I mean, I don't know if there's any application. Have you ever messed with? You ever seen any technology like that, or messed with anything like this? Obviously not in theater, but maybe.
Home installs. I mean,
Yeah, home stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see more stuff like this. Though, just kind of less.
It was supposed to be the next big thing, and it never really kind of
It never
took
kicked
off.
off.
Yeah, maybe expensive or something. I'm not sure what the prices are on these
Well,
things. But,
it's expensive, but the second thing is that it weakens whatever you're using as a speaker. So over time, I mean, even though glass is a liquid, the vibrations that it goes through can cause.
Oh, interesting. So you think the
damage.
big plate glass is going to go smashing
Well, what
at some point?
we use the
Crash.
thin
Awesome.
wall ones where it's right up against gypsum board, and after about 10 years you have to replace the wall.
Yeah, well, they're renters anyway down there.
So it's Miami.
They can. All right. Well, that's kind of cool. Any thoughts on driverless speakers or boring?
No,
Boring. Okay.
They seem
Fine.
kind of cool.
it's audio.
Nice.
You're next. Um,
Can
let's
I light
see.
it up? No.
Danica, tell us a little bit more about women in theater getting recognized more and
Women in theater?
yeah.
So there was a
Recognized
recent
a woman in theater before.
write-up announcing more of the cast and creative team for Waitress, which will be on Broadway, and the article it's actually kind of misleading. It says it's an all-women production, but there's actually a few men on the production team
Made
as
up
well.
entirely of women.
Liars.
Lies.
But I think it's actually kind of cool that there are teams that are mostly made up of women. You don't see that a lot.
Yeah, one more job taken away from me.
They took our
It's hard enough for us already, Scott. And it's just kind of cool to see
I'm glad I'm retiring in 7 years.
see women being
So are the teams of
recognized.
women.
I mean, even with the Tonys this year, there was a lot of women that won this year
Yeah.
that hadn't won before. So that was really cool.
Blah, 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 blah.
Are you
blah,
gonna
blah,
next
blah.
me?
Yep.
Are you really?
Yep.
You're shutting her down on
Yeah.
Wow.
We do not need to talk about women.
that?
He gets that enough apparently.
I appreciate you, Danica.
Oh, thanks.
All right, I don't. Yeah. No.
Next.
Well, I think that's interesting though. Definitely, it's definitely not a. I don't know why there's not more equality in this. I mean,
You would think in this
Yeah,
group of people that there would be more. I mean, I'm not saying that there isn't, but
Has there ever been equality? No.
last time I saw an all male show, it was
I am persecuted for being straight.
I am persecuted because you got bottle caps.
I know.
God, that
I'm throwing things at people.
Oh.
You're persecuted for being a woman. He's persecuted for having
being
no hair.
dead sexy. It's okay.
it's a tough world
cursing.
out there.
It's a
You ever
curse and a blessing.
shine that forehead?
Yeah, before every show, can't you tell? What
There
do
is
I have
just
here?
something
The only
about
other
that.
thing I had was again, not new news, but
We
kind of
don't
old
really like
news.
new news here.
You have news?
We're not CNN. Come on, we're showing
Was that Wicked for their anniversary is releasing a studio album.
Oh my gosh, another anniversary of Wicked.
But they're releasing a studio album with a bunch of different cast members from over the years. So I think that's kind of cool. And they're doing it in a new way. Haven't seen it like this before. Stripped down.
This is gonna get us pulled off of YouTube.
Mainly because it's a guy.
I just like things that are different, that aren't
Yeah. Let's see, listen. I could,
always the same.
But he's almost singing better than Idina Menzel. So.
Okay, I love Idina Menzel, but I think her voice just gets strained too much. Like, she just strains too much, and she practically screams a lot. So,
Weeps.
love her, but there
I
are
give up.
people I think
give
who
up.
could do it better.
Okay, so what is this? The
Don't shoot me for
30th
that.
anniversary?
Next.
oh, sorry. I thought we were done.
What is this? The
Moving
30th
on.
anniversary?
I think so.
Because I do believe I have the 25th anniversary album, and then I've got the 20-year anniversary album, and then I think I've got the 10-year anniversary album. And guess what? They all freaking sound the same.
You're stacking up these albums like high school reunions, man.
I know.
Ba-dum-bum.
You can next.
Well,
it
we
now.
already
I already
nexted
did,
it,
yes.
So
We're not
moving
talking
on.
about this.
Hey,
Da-da-da.
at least I prepped
Screw
stuff.
Steven Schwartz.
At least I prepped stuff. this
She did.
week.
She prepped the hell out of this. More technology nude than I've nude.
I am so
News.
sorry I work, you two.
We are
I
too,
have
man.
a
Stop
life.
that.
I have a life.
You need to knock that off. So here's a little product. I read about this and I had to do kind of a double take. But I think, Scott, in the past on the show, you've heard me talk about these little mini recorders, these little camera top things that are, they're, display screens and the recorders, and you put them on top of your camera, and kind of all-in-one
Yeah.
kind of devices. So this came out from Convergent Design. It's called the Apollo. And this is very small form factor. Those are SDI ports down at the bottom you can see there. It's actually a quad recorder slash switcher.
Huh.
Hold
Yeah.
on here. You're saying that this is a recorder as well as a monitor?
This is a monitor, touchscreen, switcher.
Switcher?
It does 4 channels of ISO recording plus the switch recorded.
I
on
wonder how
solid
good
state
the
memory.
reports are.
How? Oh yeah, it's $4,000 and it records to Apple ProRes HD.
What?
Yeah, this is mind blowing sea change technology here. So I just kind of stumbled upon it this week and I was like, "Guh." Coming out this month supposedly. This is hot off the presses. But yeah, it's got either 4 HD SDI inputs with loop through, or the 4th HD SDI could alternatively be an HDMI. It's got so if you've got 3 cameras in like a laptop or something, boom, show done, in your pocket. It's about the size of a tablet device, a little bit thicker. So if you're looking for a switcher and kind of it doesn't have transitions and things like that, I don't think it's a very advanced switcher. But for ISO recording,
Yeah,
I mean,
almost
just
like a bang box switcher.
if you just want to be able to send a program out to house or something, be able to see some sort of camera feed. But the real value of it is just a little throwaway device that does all your ISO recording in your pocket. Then you take it back. It actually can also record if you're kind of into the video editing nerd stuff. It will record an edit decision list. What you got?
For after this one,
Oh, you got one. Well, let me see.
I actually, well, when we next did, I'll explain to you what.
Okay. Well,
But this thing is absolutely 100% cool, which made me think of this thing the thing that I was showing.
Okay.
Because I've actually been wanting to show that for like 3 weeks now here.
all right. Well, let
Um,
me next this so we can talk about your deal.
We can edit that.
What's up, Scott?
Next.
All right. So what is this?
This
Big sigh. I'm sorry, Jason Leva.
We're sorry.
We're missing his party. I'm sorry, buddy.
His think tank.
Well, they're streaming us live, right? So
They are.
they got us on the big screen at the party.
Okay, so I saw
Oh
this.
yeah, I've seen this little guy.
I saw this little thing at LDI. They were doing a demonstration of this and how you could attach multiples of these onto different actors to
See what this
get.
broad has to say.
This is absolutely freaking cool. It is a basically a tripod that you can mount any camera to, a GoPro, iPhone, anything that you have that takes video.
Yeah.
It is an automatic gimbal system. You wear a tracker on your arm, and I do believe it said that it was good for up to 300 yards.
Wow.
So that's 3 football fields.
yeah.
Jeez.
But they were showing this at LDI, and they had the camera back about halfway into the building, and they had a person on stage walking around, and it was following them.
Yeah, that's
I was like,
brilliant.
This is absolutely brilliant.
And it's just the base too, so your camera is completely free. Like you said, whether you're doing a phone with a little grip mount or you're doing GoPro or whatever it is.
But you were showing that little switcher. Wouldn't this be a great compliment to
Yeah.
that switcher? I mean, you
yeah,
could have-
absolutely. Set up 4 of those little guys and then just auto switch
Yeah.
it. And
oh my gosh, I was
Damn.
like, this is cool as crap.
not bad, man. Here's your phone back.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Some more show prep.
Yeah,
there we
whatever.
go.
I should-
Yeah, this stuff's getting pretty rad, pretty small. I mean, we're seeing
well, and
it's
that's
easy to geek out on stuff like this.
that's it's very easy to get lost in this stuff, man. Because it's kind of like I was on Blackmagic's website the other day after we had the discussion once again about Blackmagic studio cameras.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here going,
That's that which was amazing. The value that you got all this overkill. It's too much now. It's like
I
you don't
know.
really need all that. You just get away
it's
with
like
it.
that's almost too good now.
Yeah, which is crazy to me. Like from like 10 years ago when you're talking about $100,000 broadcast cameras, now you're talking about like I don't know $50 for a camera. That's a bit rich. Why don't we just let's not go
Well,
crazy.
I mean, the GoPros
Whoa,
are the
whoa.
GoPros are getting to the point of being able to be a point and shoot that you
Um,
could.
Yeah, their session camera they announced this week they're dropping that to $199.
Yep.
So that came out for like $400 6 months ago. So now it's down to 200.
Wow.
So yeah, these little cameras that do a very competent job. They're very rugged and robust and have all the
So
quality
you
need.
too could be just like Richard.
Nerd. Well, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, but I will say next.
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 And with that said, I don't really have much more except for this funny video. Let me pull it up so we can all watch.
I like
oh
funny
God, I know
videos.
which one this is gonna be too, isn't it?
The Margarines.
Really got to get this guy to drink more.
I do need to drink more. So this is a Volvo commercial. It's kind of produced a lot with GoPros, but basically they're showing how tough their newest truck is by letting a little girl drive it with a wireless remote control through an obstacle course. And this doesn't.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's pretty badass. It's just doesn't really have anything to do with what we're doing. But there's GoPro, so there you go, technology. So yeah, they just rigged up this big robot system to be able to drive this big semi-truck earth mover.
Oh God!
Yeah. Not a great driver, but an epic,
We're gonna keep going.
epic commercial. Oh no, you got to see this. I'll let it play out. I don't know if they'll get it pulled on or not, but really makes me want to drive one of these because I think I could handle it. And her face is just great on these. Kind of like, no, I'm not good at that.
She's like, no, that's not right.
Then she makes some interesting decisions here. Got the pyro. Cool. Let's go this way.
I love the music choice here.
And they're filming this with drones and everything too.
It's like, oh, what do we do next?
Oh my God!
Stuck the landing.
Got it. Going on. You know, we should do this every week. Play a funny video and watch
Yeah.
us react to it.
Just random. I don't know. I honestly did see this because I saw the GoPro camera, and from there I was just like,
Oh
"It's
my
actually a really
God.
cool video." Yeah,
This
that
is an
shack
awesome
she blew
video.
through that had like little
She's
robot
like,
camera
what's
set
what
up.
I did?
Oh, what a fun one.
Donuts.
Anyway, thank you for enjoying that with me. That was
That was great. I love that.
Awesome.
not much to do with Showtech,
It's
but
like-
you know.
Oh my God! I thought you were gonna show another video, but
What'd you have? Anything?
there's
Let's go ahead and.
there's
explain.
something in the box, in the Google box.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Pull it up. You guys talk amongst yourselves. See if I have a time for a quick note from our friend
Talk
here.
amongst ourselves because we're about to see a video. Just show prep. Lots of show prep.
Yeah, by talk amongst yourselves, I meant
Hey,
distract
I'm
from the
the
fact that I
one
don't
wearing
have
a
this
logo
content
today.
ready.
We can edit that in post.
We can edit that in post.
Someday you will have a drop.
Someday.
Yeah, you should say something interesting.
Yeah. Just say something
Say-
interesting.
and go. The pressure.
Do it now. Now.
Do it live.
Now.
I've got to do it live.
Now
here. I should
because
use
he can't find the video. Do it now.
that. Yeah, come on. This is your time to
I'm
shine.
not good at improv.
What? It's okay. I'm not good at
I was
shows.
never an actor.
I'm not good at production. This will be fine.
Well, I did
Oh my
act a
gosh,
few
you are
times,
making me
but-
feel like the worst director in town.
All right, I'm just gonna cold play this. Do you think it's safe?
Who knows?
All right.
Hey, Showtech Show. This is Jordan. Here I am reporting from the
Does he look drunk?
He sounds pretty hungover.
He does. He sounds.
And Progreso, Mexico.
I've got the audio in the video.
Just saying what's up.
Audio sync
Just being
is
on the show, but I'll
fabulous.
try to be here
Yeah, it's-
and kind of give reports every so often and stuff like that. So talk with y'all guys later.
Aww.
Oh, well, thanks, buddy.
All
Yeah,
right.
we do miss our Jordan. He's,
Even though I don't know you.
Oh, he seemed like a great guy. He does seem a little bit sick/hungover. I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah, there's
but-
something going
Hi,
on with
drunk, sick.
that. You
one of
met him
those.
before. You met him a couple of
Did I?
times. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that was, I think, plenty of news. It was
think
good
every
to
We had
go.
Yeah.
lots of news today.
Yeah, we did. There's lots
Yeah.
going on. It was not just industry, but technology. And do you guys want to get
No,
into our
that's
main
it. We gotta
topic?
go.
That's all we've got time for, folks. Thanks for joining us. Really
Hey, what
appreciate you
was-
being here.
And roll credits.
About time. Man, I can dig these half-hour shows.
All right, plenty of time for drinking. No, we do have some actually some pretty fun content lined up this time. We decided we would play a game of Do You See It? So this is where we just found pictures from around the web of production
I forgot to
disasters.
send my pictures in, didn't I?
You did,
Yep.
yes, but that's okay.
I think I got like 15 though.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Danica came in for us.
I was like,
strong
ooh,
here,
and
so.
that one, and that one,
Funny,
and that
funny,
one,
funny.
and that one, and that one.
So since yours are actually good, we'll start with mine.
We'll save the good for last.
Yeah. So, like I said,
Oh,
I'm a big. I follow the integration side of the house, and always looking at better ways, I guess, process improvements we can do to be more responsible with our AV installs. I saw Danica, you had a few in your dock that way too, but
Mhm.
here's the first one I came across.
That is
Obvious.
brilliant.
Quick question.
Ooh,
Really, I gotta say that fan install doesn't look like that's up to spec either. But yeah,
No, it's like
That's
right
not
in
gonna
the
work.
corner there. That's kind of a weird
I
place.
know a lot about AV. I'm not quite up on my HVAC, but that doesn't look like that will work.
I think it's fine.
That's a pretty obvious one. But what do I have next?
Turn it on.
Oh, another one. Yeah, that's another way to do it. So this one was good. The projector was clear of the fan. No fan blade hitting there. But again,
but
not quite what
makes
we're
for a
going
nice
for.
backdrop though.
There you go. Yeah,
There you
it's a very well lit fan. Let's see. What do I got next? Oh yeah, this is one of
Oh
my
yeah, this is
famous
one
adapters.
I saw too.
What?
Yeah.
I think this would be hugely valuable because now you've got the surge protection on your 3-phase. So
Oh, Lord.
I'm.
Scott has no words. He's gonna.
He's just like,
That's freaking awesome.
don't try this at home, kids.
You guys like television? I'm a big broadcast guy, so I always like to pull out the Chiron fails. Maybe we could have worded that differently. Obama's visit to Maine. Plenty of room there. not have to.
Did you get it yet?
Do you see it? Anyway, there's plenty
Yeah,
of room in
I
that
got
line
it.
to write out
Sorry.
Maine. I don't know why we're
Blah
going with the
moment.
abbreviation for no reason there, but it's like she's looking down at the font, going, "Oh yeah,
Oh,
She looks thoroughly excited about Obama's arrival
in her."
in her.
This is a tragic story.
fire destroyed my
Yeah.
home.
There was actually, I guess this is a heroic story. A home swooped in at the last moment and took
Oh,
out a
that's
fire
Las
that was
Vegas.
threatening the neighborhood.
Put the
It-
fire out.
It does, yeah.
It's Las Vegas. What do you want?
Oh man, and
Bless
then
their hearts.
Scott, you're a veteran. I always like to thank you for your service in our country's armed forces. But this gentleman obviously has one-upped you to several degrees.
We're
Yes, in the later part of the 30th century, during World War XI, this guy is going to be who's there to save us.
all I can say.
He's gonna outlive
Space
us all.
Commander Don Crazen.
He was driving a white Jeep Cherokee today.
Careful, that guy's probably got a 9mm at home.
I don't know, but I got a 9mm at home.
Oh, good for you.
Well, good for you.
So this is a good install picture. This
Ooh.
is a curved television. That's the newest.
That's the new rage.
Yeah, that's everybody wants these curved HD TVs. And apparently, I had to double take this, but this is someone basically just screwed some furniture sliders
Oh,
into the
God.
base mounts on the back of this and hung it on the picture frame.
That'll last
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely. Not a problem. That's safe.
It'll work.
you. That'll work.
It'll work.
Make it work.
Yeah, do you have do you have this lighting board, Scott? Is this what
Sense.
you've ever worked where you can program your sense?
Oh, that's great.
High quality engineering right there.
Only the best.
Good show loadout there. I think we've all been on that show. I brought a spool, guys. I don't care, Andrew. Oh.
Well, I'll just put it here.
Yeah, we'll just leave it. What else do I got? Oh yes, my favorite my favorite conference call.
Oh God.
The we can't be bothered to patch this in, so we'll just aim the
Because
microphone. at
that's
it.
not gonna cause feedback or anything.
You're on speakerphone, and the speakerphone's on microphone, and the microphone's on public address. So really, you're on super speakerphone.
Super.
And yeah, that's
I think that's all.
the seal of the state
Oh
of
my God,
sub.
that
Yeah,
looks
I know,
the
that's like an
microphones that
official,
So
PSAB
this is
uses.
official government bill. I mean, this is
Yeah.
official government business here.
It sure is. It
I
does,
love it.
doesn't make you feel very good about where your tax dollars are
That
going.
one tech is just kicking himself right now.
Mm-mm.
He's all over the interweb.
No, he's not. He's getting another raise.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's right. You
yeah,
fail
the-
up.
He's
Director of AV.
He's sitting right there.
So I just pulled that out of my portfolio, guys.
Woohoo!
All right, Danica's got some gems. You ready for
All
that?
right, let's see what Danica's got.
All right, this is nice. This is
Oh yeah, you gotta read the
reminds me of
what
every.
the yellow.
Yeah,
You probably can't read it.
I can't see.
we
that
don't
at all.
fucking work. Is how they decide.
That about does it.
Yeah, I used to work for a company where the techs they would like put NFG stickers all over
Yep.
everything that was bad, and they would like program in like the wireless mic screens to say NFG and stuff like that.
So when I onboard new technicians at the Gaylord,
Yeah.
I have to remind them that they have to put why it doesn't work, not that it just doesn't work.
It's just garbage.
Please put why it doesn't work.
But yeah, I had somebody like the regional director one time came in and he just read the text, the riot act, like, "Who's putting no fucking good on all my equipment? Stop that!" That's not. No, sir. It stands for non-functional gear. Right on.
That was good.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have so many comments
That one's
about
good.
that, but I shouldn't say them on air.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
going to explain.
This is just for you, Scott.
We're not going to explain that light board is being used by us right now.
Yeah, right. That's how we're. Why have I never thought about this?
Super dry.
Amazing.
Not the beer, but
I
The beer
love
holder.
that.
That is better
Um,
living through science, right
Is
there.
that a
folks.
Sure holder?
yeah,
Because I
Gotta
think
be a
I've got a
wireless.
few of those.
Yeah, I know.
I have several.
Love that.
Yep, I thought that was great.
but
Can
this
we
is another
set
good
that
way
up at the campus?
We could actually.
to go
Just
along with
stand
your cold
upstairs.
beer. You can have a little hot pizza. Just set it to bake at
Nothing like
Hey, guys.
1300 watts.
Hang on, I got to put my ear back in, and then I'm going to look at this and realize that, oh God, Kyle.
Just wait till strike, and
He
you can
doesn't
go
have an
across the
easy
street.
bake oven.
That's
Hey, you know, bachelors, we
Love
gotta,
you,
We gotta
I
make
have
that.
nothing to say about that. Kyle.
Kyle.
Oh, what's wrong with that? I think that's great pickup.
For me, who used to be a drum tech,
Hi-hat's
that
still dead
w-
to you guys? Just kind of.
that would be hilarious. Why is it that when I step on the hi-hat,
Nothing's happening.
it's not clanking, damn it?
I gotta have more cowbell.
More cowbell.
Yes.
So the lighting guy is pissed off the sound guy. Or the sound guy pissed off the lighting guy. Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, now stay on this for a second.
All right.
I was at the Aries Crown Theater, and I was running sound
Mhm.
for a show. And we had this guy that we called Bug there with us. He was, I know what I'm doing. I know everything. So we're out there, and Bug comes walking up to me. He's like, "Hey, I AQ'd the system for you." I went, "Okay." So I went back. I turned it on, and all of a sudden, all you heard was feedback everywhere. And I looked down at the EQ. The EQ is set in a smiley face. And I'm like,
Slow clap.
Well played, sir.
But I told you I EQ'd the system. To what? Well, I played a CD.
Looks great to me.
All right.
Yeah.
That was my EQ story.
Good story. What is that?
Moving
Is that
on.
like Space Invaders? Or like,
No, that's like she said. That's a lighting guy that's pissed off at the sound guy.
yeah, it's very artistic though. Trying to
Mhm.
figure out what they, okay.
You notice he has 300 pushed all the way up, which is
Mhm.
your main
Yeah.
feedback frequency.
It's the big FU.
300 or like if you have really tall ceilings, I know 630 is a good one that likes feedback.
I love this. I think this is a
Oh, I
genius
love it.
innovation.
That is brilliant, but I think somebody showed that to somebody.
Yeah, I showed it to you last week.
Whoa, she showed it to you. All right, sorry. And this is another good. See, these guys obviously could use a power strip. 'Cause that looks dangerous.
What are
Because that's just electrifying.
God,
what are they tying that into? I can't. Is it just copper bars?
did somebody sink the generator? I don't understand.
Well, they've got the other ends, but the other ends are in water. Yeah.
Guys, we need a bigger monitor. Oh my god, I just realized that's water.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's why I said it's electrifying.
that's brilliant.
This guy's gonna die.
No, please don't show. Oh. God, that's my old church. I taught him how to replace those fluorescents.
Don't turn it on yet. I think if you look closely on this shot, it's hard to see on the stream, but he's giving a thumbs up. Like, yep, this is a great idea.
And let me just say, I learned how to deal with extension ladders not too long ago, and they're not fun at all. I feel for you guys who put up the Christmas lights every year.
Man, not a big heights guy.
I don't mind heights. I just don't like shaky heights. So if I'm in a lift that's good, I'm good.
Well, when you get on
But
yours,
if it's-
all your
if
heights
it's-
are shaky heights. It's not the
if
ladder.
it's like this, I'm
Yeah.
like, nope.
Oh, Lord.
Nope. That's why Scott makes me go up in lifts. He doesn't want to go up there. He makes me do it.
I make you go up in a lift so I can look up your shirt. There's
Well, there's that
totally
too.
different reasons.
So at work, we've got this huge atrium that kids are always like letting go of balloons in, and they'll go like sailing
Oh,
up to
all
the
the way
top.
to the ceiling.
Yeah, and it's like 250 feet up. There's like no way you can get to it by ladder or lift or whatever. So our engineers have they'll go to the balloon shop and buy a helium balloon and just cover it in double-sided tape, and then they'll just be out there like fishing, and they'll grab a balloon and pull it down. So I'll just like come through the atrium sometime, and our like chief engineer is just standing there, just noodling.
Well, we in the
Just
Gaylord
noodling.
in the Gaylord atrium too. Like any kind of rigging. I mean, we have a couple of motors
We
out
don't
there,
talk about where we were.
but
You can talk about
That
where
way
you
the
work.
stalker-
That was a Jordan rule. He didn't want to
rig-
get fired.
That way the
so.
stalkers can't come get you. But
I
now
don't
they
know
know.
where I work.
Yeah, that's pretty vague.
She's at the Gaylord.
Well, yeah.
Gaylord what?
Daily
They've
Monday
got,
The
they've got
Gaylord is
facilities
so
all over the
giant
country.
that
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I didn't specify which
What
Gaylord.
hallway? Yeah.
Walk
As
in
I
and
covered
ask.
my logo on my jacket.
Walk in and ask for the person in charge.
Yeah,
Right.
you might be
No, I'm
overdriving
not.
a little bit, Scott.
Am I?
Oh God.
Holy crap!
Oh. Don't
Oh,
do
that was lovely.
All right.
Ow.
There's supposed to be another picture here somewhere.
There is.
There
I
is.
was going
This is-
to
this is a-
comment about the atrium thing, but we can.
Oh,
move
go
on.
ahead.
That's fine. No, I was just saying we have an atrium at the Gaylord too, and
You do?
yeah. Oh. And the riggers have to wear harnesses when they go out there. That was really all I was going to say.
We
but-
had an atrium at one of my old places of work, but it was just because I made it.
Used to be a active sanctuary until Scott got into the electrical and cleared out some space. So this is a good. I think this is next picture that Danica's got. This is a great. Do you see it? Because it takes a second, maybe.
It does.
Clearly, that guy didn't see it because he would be the fuck out of there. That's
Oh my god. I'm just going to sit here now.
Speaking of scary lifts,
oh my god.
point in case right there.
Why?
Oh my god.
Wear your safety helmets, kids.
Yeah.
Although there
Yeah.
be no
That was
surviving
the
that.
that was the true thing. Is can you believe these idiots are using painter's tape instead of gaff?
Oh,
That's what we were pointing out. Wow. Yeah. No. Yeah. We don't need no outriggers. That's fine.
No.
Well, let's.
no.
Okay. We'll compromise. We'll put
Okay,
the
we'll do
outriggers in the
2.
back where there's no load.
Yeah, there's. I mean, there's.
What? And then we'll put some shit under it just to keep it less stable.
Just to keep it stable.
There's so many things wrong with that.
And the shit's on the heavy side of the lift. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sitting here going, no.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's sad. I thought about that when I saw this picture.
It does make you think of Denton,
It
doesn't
does.
it?
No, they could never afford something that big.
We won't say where in
This one we kind
We'll
of
just say
touched
that.
on last week.
Oh my
so this we kind
God,
of talked
that is
about
priceless.
last week. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the comment of what our topic was last week with the
Go
Macy's Day
XLR.
Thanksgiving parade.
Fake wireless.
Yeah.
And that's a great shot you picked out too, because she's like,
Right? You can just
"I'm
bam,
singing
see it."
beautifully. He's like, you dumb broad. They unplugged your mic.
Oh yeah. They can't hear you.
Honey, they unplugged it for a reason.
We didn't finish. We
Oh, yeah.
went out the air before we were saying what we were
Tonight
drinking
we are
tonight.
brought to you by
Not your father's.
Ah, yes.
Root Beer and Warsteiner. Warsteiner.
You know, we still need to get our
German. German, isn't it? Yes.
Warsteiner. With a name like Warsteiner, it's got to be Irish.
Premium German Pilsner. Yeah, it's fabulous. But-
And not the logo that's on my jacket.
We definitely, though, do need to get back our...
Oh! We have been missing our Coleman cooler forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to that?
But the beers have been cold, so that's all right.
This went away.
No, I kind of went to Las Vegas and took it with me and have never.
Did you
Left
leave
it?
it with the family? It's fine.
Way to
I'll
go,
bring it back.
Scott.
I won't be here next week, but I'll bring it back the week after.
Will I be here
Okay.
next week?
You.
Yeah, we'll make it. We'll make it so.
What is next week?
Next week is the board meeting, but then after the board meeting, I have to go to a column board meeting.
Oh, well, I can go. I can come here after this.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
We're good.
We will carry on.
I'll be here.
We
It's
can
strike
always
the
go to
12th, but
reruns if
can
we
have
have to, but we try to get
Kristen.
those numbers up. So.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
Tell me about this one. Why don't?
And I think I have a special guest for you next week.
Oh, let me look at
Really?
this picture close up because it has to do with the mics again.
I do see mics in the shot. Was that
I see
unintentional?
Mike's. What do we have to do?
What is this from? Is this TV? Like.
This is
from
from
TV?
the movie Pitch Perfect. They are actually Pitch Perfect 2.
Okay.
Oh, they're
specific.
also unplugged. I see it. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are. I will show it to Scott. It's harder to see because his jacket is darker.
Yeah, I didn't see it even on my monitor at first, but yeah.
but
let's
his
see if I
mic
can-
is also unplugged. There are no
Fail.
parts.
Yeah, those little XLR pins are very.
Doot, doot, doot.
They will
Why,
eat you up every
people?
time.
Why?
Ooh,
Why, people? Why do you do this?
I need food.
Ugh.
This is awesome. So apparently you can just tape over the color of your cam lock, and that makes it
that makes
electrically
it all
sound.
better.
And it makes
No.
it the right color?
That's the neutral or that's the ground or whatever.
Oh, as a power person, it just bugs me so much.
That should terrify you.
Wow.
Danger,
I would
high
tell
voltage.
people to run for their lives.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Or
even
not
want to
touch it.
disconnect that. Like, nope.
Do you have that picture? Let me zoom in on that because I think that's plugging into a step-up transformer as well.
Oh my God! It probably says something like
There you go.
a million bajillion.
Because
Volts.
ground and the hot is always a good thing, right? Right?
Yeah.
You had one job.
Very much so. That's kind of like, here, go plug these in. What are these?
that's
Oh, what did these do?
Oh, it's fine. Oh,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's
We don't know if it's green or black, but it's fine.
it's
This is another good. This is a really epic projector installation, and
I was gonna say I think that's in Denton. At
Just
a bar
I didn't see
look
it
at
at first
what
there.
it's on.
yeah. At first, I thought this was just like a homemade projector
You've
stand.
got to be kidding me.
I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
I was, no, it
They
took me a second when I saw this too.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Or
Okay,
they made
it's
a
a
wood
box?
shelf.
Yeah,
I've
okay,
seen that
cool.
before. Like people
I'm
do that
sitting
all
here
the time.
looking at the cables, going, "There's got to be something wrong with the cables."
Well, there's
Nope.
definitely something wrong with the cables, but
Well,
that's
yeah,
not the point.
there's that too.
They
No,
just
the-
took a
the
bar
thing
stool
is-
and flipped it. Projector mount. Boom.
Welcome to a bar house. Everyone.
Genius. Yeah. So, job security AV team.
Love it, love it.
This is
I see no problems with this.
that a light filter? Is that what we're doing?
That's a boomerang out of a spotlight.
Look how it's put together.
It's just with clips. It's okay. It'll
It'll go through.
it'll be fine.
It'll switch.
Well,
It'll
we
be
tried
fine.
glue.
The sad fact is that that's a boomerang for a strong follow spot. That's like a 1500 arc.
I love how the
Oh,
guys
God.
just
I
chilling
mean,
there
it's
like,
super
yeah, want to
frickin'
take
hot.
a picture?
Yeah.
Look at this, man.
I'm an innovator.
This shit works.
I used my brain.
Well, you know,
I'm all set. Oh yes.
Oh,
This
this
is a
one I
good-
love.
Oh,
Merry
honey.
Christmas.
This, yes. That is absolutely brilliant.
it's Christmas
There was a new one.
time
I
and
think-
it's shitty.
Was that the last one?
Yeah, I think so.
I saw one on AV Install Nightmares today. That was
Oh
awesome.
my gosh. That is absolutely brilliant.
You're brilliant.
Yeah. That is now I'm upset that I didn't send you that video.
Well, maybe we can make this a recurring segment because this is fun, and
I love this
obviously there's
segment. It's so
no
awesome.
shortage of.
I think this could be a
Clusters.
segment every week.
I think so,
in
too.
videos, pictures.
Yeah,
And you people out there, you can send
Send them
pictures to
in.
us.
Yeah.
you can
Post
send
them on
them
our
to us,
new Facebook page.
Yes, we've got a Facebook page. I need to add the font for that. But what is it? It's Facebook/Showtech Show.
Facebook/Showtech Show.
Awesome.
Easy as that.
That matches our Twitter page. It's also Showtech Show. You can find us on Twitter.
Ooh, at the Showtech Show. Come on.
Check out our past
I don't have a
episodes.
Twitter, though. I need to get one.
You don't have Twitter? Oh.
Or you go to youtube.com/TV Lone Star and click the Showtech Show playlist. I know
Awesome.
I watched that last week.
Yeah, all right. And then, of course, like Scott was saying, send us your AV fails or your Showtech disasters or your stage fuck-ups. I don't know.
Does anyone actually answer Showtech Show at frontiertelevision.com?
No, I am forwarding those onto a
Jordan.
mail solicitor that I know.
We are actually forwarding those
I'm
to
just gonna
Jordan,
keep
who's in the
dancing.
middle
Yes.
of the ocean. Actually, the Gulf of Mexico, but who's counting? Have fun, Jordan. Yeah, buddy. We love you, man.
All right, guys. That's all we've got for this week. But thank you for joining us, and we will see you next Sunday.
Catch you next Sunday.
Bye, all.